Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is April the 5th, 2019, and I'm going to be showing you how to plant tomato seeds today. Now, this one here, I started some early batches. So this is one of my Oregon spring tomatoes, and this is an heirloom, and I'm going to tell you some other ones that I'm going to be growing this year. I'm going to be growing the Whopper tomato. Now that one's a hybrid. That did very well for us last year. And I am gardening in Pennsylvania in Zone 5B. And we really like the flavor of that one, so that was a keeper for us. We're going to be growing some Mr. Stripeys. They are an heirloom. We're going to be growing some early treats. They're a hybrid. Russian purple, that's going to be a new variety for me this year. I got it as a free gift from Rare Seeds, so I'm excited to be trying that one this year. I might be trying a new cherry tomato that is an heirloom. I got it as a free gift. We're going to be growing some early girls, some Mountain Fresh. Now that one there is a hybrid, and that one is a determinate variety, which means that it gives most of its fruit at one time. So you get a big harvest at one time. It's really good for canning. It has a wonderful flavor to it. We really enjoyed that one. So that was a keeper from last year for us. We're going to be growing some Romano tomatoes. A giant paste tomato. That one's a hybrid. That did really good for us last year. We liked the flavor, and it did really well for canning, and the Mountain Fresh does really well for canning too. Mama tomato, that's a hybrid one. It's a paste tomato. It did really well for us. We liked the flavor, so we did decide to keep it. And we're also going to be growing some Better Boy tomatoes. And we like the flavor of those. And the varieties that we grew last year that we did keep were really good for canning. And so I'm going to show you here how to plant the seeds, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm using the Jiffy natural and organic seed starting mix. And you want your seed starting mix moist but not soupy. And I will put a link down in the description for how I mix my seed starting mix. So this is one of my cell packs here. I'm using the 4 packs, and I'm just going to finish putting the seed starting mix in it here. There we go. So I'm going to finish filling the rest of my packs, and I will come back and I will show you how to plant the seeds. Okay, so I got one of my cell packs filled here, and I have the other ones waiting to be planted. And I already have my little label here. This is the Whopper that I'm going to be planting first, and I put my little date on it so I know when I planted the seeds, and I will have a link down in the description for these plant tags. I had recently just bought these, and what I like about them is you can bend them. They're nice and short, so they fit under the lights, and I'm very pleased with them, and they work a lot better than the other tags I was using. So one of the things that I do with my tomato seeds is I do soak them in neem oil solution before I plant them. And the reason why I do that is to get rid of any type of fungus or blight that would be on the seed that you wouldn't know about. So I use 1 teaspoon neem oil per liter of water, and I mix my solution up, and then I just put some in a little container, and I put my seeds in, and I just let them soak for a little bit, and I've seen great results with doing that. So that's something that I recommend doing. You don't have to, but I've seen a big difference with it, so that's how I do mine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of the neem oil solution, and I will have a link down in the description for the neem oil that I use. And I'm going to pour it over top of the seed starting mix here. And my seeds are staying in the bottom. Okay, go. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm getting my seeds out here, and so you can see there, I'm just putting these right on top of the soil and I'm pressing them into the soil. And these normally get covered with a 1/4 inch of soil. And they usually start germinating in about 7 to 14 days. Now I do recommend checking on them sooner than that. One of the reasons why I use the neem oil on the seed starting mix is it also helps to prevent dampening off disease from attacking your seedlings. And I've seen really good results from using it. And I even use it on seeds that I collected myself from the tomatoes. So I'm just going to gently cover this here with my seed starting mix that's already moist. And when I'm finished planting these, I will come back and I will show you. So I'll be right back. Okay, so these are some of the tomato flats in here. And I did enclose this container. And you can see the moisture here is coming from the moist seed starting mix. Now, my lights are on for 14 hours a day. And this is one of my grow boxes here that I'm germinating these in. You could use a germination mat if you chose to. I just use my grow boxes to germinate my seeds in. Now, I will be checking on these before the 7 to 14 days. So today is April the 9th, 2019, and my tomatoes are starting to come up. I just took the container off. So this is the giant paste here. That's another giant paste. The mountain, I believe it's merit, are starting to come up for me. So, just wanted to give you this quick update video here. Okay, so because my tomato seedlings were just starting to come up, you can see some of them there, I put them right under my lights in here, and with these new plant tags that I'm using, which I'll have a link down in the description for, I can get my seedlings nice and close to the light so that they grow nice and sturdy for me, so that they're not growing tall and spindly. Okay, so my tomato seedlings are under here. Let me move the light here some so you can see them. And they're not growing tall and spindly because they're getting enough light. So that's a good thing. And that's why I put them so close to the light, to get them what they need so they don't grow tall and spindly on me. Now, one thing that you want to watch is you want to make sure that your seedlings are not touching the light bulbs, because it will actually burn the leaves of your plants. Now, my light is on for 14 hours a day, and I will have a link down in the description for the lights that I use. And I do have a fan that runs down here. I just turned it down on low, and that helps to keep the air circulating and get the plants the fresh air that they need. So it's a good idea to just run a fan, and it also helps to sturdy your seedlings up. So my fan runs for 14 hours a day. It's on an automatic timer with the lights, and it just turns itself off and then turns itself back on. So as these continue to grow, I will come back with more videos. As soon as these start getting their true leaves, I will start feeding them, and I'll come back with a video for how to feed your seedlings. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!